Most people think power comes from armies, weapons, or leaders. That assumption is outdated. Today, real power moves through routes, invisible, continuous, relentless. If you control how goods move across the planet, you don't need to control nations. Nations adapt to you. This is not theory. This is how global power actually works. Maps make power look territorial. Different colors, clear borders. But territory means nothing if it is disconnected. A country without access to movement is not sovereign, it is dependent. Sea routes are not just lines on a map, they are arteries, and whoever controls arteries controls survival. For centuries, power was measured in land and soldiers. More territory meant more control. That model still exists, but it no longer decides outcomes. Modern economies are not land-based, they are flow-based. Energy does not matter where it is extracted if it cannot move. Manufacturing does not matter where it happens if it cannot ship. Land power is slow, air power is expensive, sea power scales. This is why every serious global power turns toward the ocean. Not for symbolism, for leverage. More than 80% of global trade moves by sea. Food, energy, raw materials, manufactured goods. Everything that keeps economies alive moves through water. This is not about ships, it is about volume and cost. The ocean allows massive movement at the lowest cost. That efficiency creates dependence, and dependence creates power. Sea power is not about controlling oceans. That is impossible. It is about controlling choke points, narrow passages where massive volumes of trade must pass, straits, canals, bottlenecks, only a few kilometers wide, but economically decisive. Control here does not require blockades. It requires uncertainty. Insurance rises. Shipping slows. Costs increase quietly. Pressure builds without a single announcement. Warships enforce power, but systems create it. Navigation rules, port access, maritime law, fueling rights, logistics hubs. These layers decide who moves freely and who pays extra. Most control is administrative, not military. By the time force appears, the outcome is already shaped. The objective is not to stop trade, that creates resistance. The real goal is dependency. When economies reorganize themselves around specific routes, alternatives disappear, detours become expensive, flexibility vanishes, autonomy erodes quietly. At that point, control no longer feels like control, it feels normal. That is the most stable form of power. Conflicts do not start randomly. They cluster around trade lanes, energy corridors, and maritime access points. Borders are political, routes are economic. Economics decides endurance. A country can survive political isolation. It cannot survive logistical isolation. Modern power does not announce itself. It shapes prices, it shapes access, it shapes time. Sea route control is quiet power, structural power. It does not conquer territory, it rearranges behavior. If you want to understand who actually holds power, do not watch speeches, watch maps, watch routes, watch flow. The future will not be decided by who is strongest. It will be decided by who controls movement. And today, movement belongs to the sea.